The world is a stage, and we are all players, playing our part, good or bad. And so was this man who was set by destiny to play the role of an academician, to light the lives of thousands and thousands of children with the flame of education, to put a throb in their heart and fire into their belly. This was the distinguished educationist, Principal Amrik Singh. Braving the blues of partition, in 1947, he arrived in Assam and took to Assam and Assamese culture as fish takes to water. ভাগ্যৰ বিষয়ে মই একো নাজানো, মই কেতিয়াও ইয়াৰ ওপৰত নিৰ্ভৰ কৰি চলা নাই। I do not believe in fate, luck or destiny. I have never ever been dependent on them. Born into a family of businessmen, he deviated to attain excellence in knowledge and learning and rose to become the dean of a premier college in the Northeast, Arya Vidyapith College, which he took over when the college was in its infant stage. His regime saw the college progressing by leaps and bounds. The college became the abode of Padma Shri holders, produced men of intellect and learning, IAS officers, professors, jurists, MPs, and such other stalwarts. The credibility of this iconic man lay in the fact that soon after taking over, he elevated the academic excellence by raising the status of the college to postgraduate, which was a big leap towards educational progress. Motivation, encouragement, and appreciation are powerful tools to drive anybody to touch the pinnacle of success. Such was the demeanor of Principal A. Singh, who strove to create a conducive atmosphere of learning for the students and a heaven for the professors who were given space and freedom to teach, generate ideas, and pursue their research. Here we have Mr. Mrinal Sharma, a present honorable principal of the college, speaking for his mentor.
So when I tell about Sir, I cannot remember, I never forget him, because whatever he has done, not only for me, but for all our teaching community of this college, we never forget it, because he is such a considerate person. We have got, personally me, I have got some of the things for which I need some kind of consideration from the principal, and he never discouraged in any matter. He tried to solve all the problems.
Who hasn't heard of Leonardo da Vinci, the remarkable Italian painter? Leonardo da Vinci's great career as an artist began when he was asked by his sick teacher to finish a painting which the teacher had begun. The student Leonardo protested, "Master, I will not be able to do justice to the painting." But the teacher insisted, "Do your best, son." Before starting the difficult task, Leonardo prayed, "Lord, it is for the sake of my beloved master that I beg you to give me the skill and the power for this undertaking." When the painting was completed, the teacher looked at it and said, "My son, I paint no more." Such was this man's personality, who left no stone unturned to optimize the potential of the students and the teachers alike. A research committee was set up during his time to monitor and motivate the teachers for research work. Due to this relentless effort, a whopping 27 teachers became PhD holders and 17 research projects were completed. We did not go into teaching to get rich. We went into teaching to enrich others. The untiring efforts of so many visionaries made Ajjo Vidyapith College the proud recipient of Grade A by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council. Sitting in his office, he must have been wondering that now that I have empowered the youth with knowledge and enabled them to become responsible citizens, there is a need to shower the light of education at the grassroots level to bring 5-year-olds from all strata to a place where they would learn to read, to write, to play, to pray, to sing, to dance, to behave, to become. Thus began the journey of Guru Nanak Mission High School, the journey of converting a vast stretch of wet, marshy land into a magnificent abode of learning. The responsibility and position given by the Sikh community, which he fulfilled to the highest level of competency and perfection. The commendable part was that the philanthropist worked without charging a single penny till the school sustained itself. Learning becomes relevant only when we connect it with reality, and Guru Nanak Mission knew this thoroughly. That's how it made it a point to host a dignitary every year and expose the children to the higher level of learning, ambition and inspiration. The school, once upon a time a wet, marshy land, was converted into a majestic green ground where each and every child was taught to plant trees, nourish Mother Earth and learn the art of living in harmony. The school used to buzz with activity and excitement on the birth anniversary of the great saint Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, when praying, cooking and eating together in langar would foster the feelings of camaraderie, brotherhood, peace and harmony, which can never be learnt through books. What made this school distinct was that it empathized with the underprivileged and the weaker section and generously gave them education, books, uniform and stationery free of cost. Let us hear what our very own staff members of this organization have to say about Mr. Amrik Singh.
মই সাৰৰ ঘৰত গধূলি গৈছিলোঁ, গৈ মোৰ খুব ভাল লাগিছে। সাৰক দেখা পাই মই ভগৱান দৰ্শন কৰা যেন অনুভৱ কৰিছোঁ।
অমৃত সিং ছাৰ এজন মহান ব্যক্তি, তেখেতৰ অৱদান স্কুলৰ যথেষ্টখিনি আছে। স্কুল ৰেজলিউশ্যন কৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি বিল্ডিং বনোৱাৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি পেলাই মাটি ডেভেলপমেণ্ট কৰাৰ পৰা সকলো ক্ষেত্ৰত তেখেতৰ অৱদান আছে। মহান ব্যক্তিবিলাকৰ ভিতৰত তেখেতক এজন মই গণ্য কৰোঁ আৰু মোৰ নিজৰ ফালৰ পৰাও তেখেতক যথেষ্ট সন্মান কৰোঁ।
An order was passed by the state government to demolish all those bridges in Guwahati which led to the choking of the Bhorlu river, thereby leading to flood. One such bridge was the bridge of Guru Nanak Mission High School, which was the only source of connectivity to the school. The bridge was demolished on 30th June 2008. At this critical juncture, when any man would succumb to despair and gloom, this man looked for a solution and carved out another entry for the children from the adjoining area, thereby saving the school from a major disaster. Then came the grave issue of meeting the monetary demand for the construction of another bridge, an RCC bridge, as per the government's norms. The fund of the school was not enough. Hence, he took out his gratuity and pension to make this mission possible. Though the school was a community school, the magnanimity of the man did not make him hesitant of taking out his old age security to fulfill the task. The bridge was completed on 11th March 2009. De Shiva var mohe e shubh karmante kabhu na taru. Give me the boon, O Shiva, that I may not deter from doing a good deed. Let us hear what the present secretary of the school has to say about his predecessor.
Mr. Amrit Singh is the founder of this institution. His contribution to the school is so profound that it's difficult to summarize in a few words. Right from zero to the strength of 2000, he did it all. With his grit and determination, he overcame all kinds of political and social pressure and illuminated this temple of learning with superior education, innovative techniques, coated with ethical and value-based lessons. He is holding the post of principal of a renowned college out Guwahati. Even with this busy schedule,
It is said that God puts severe tests to his favorites to test their endurance. The blow of stroke left Mr. Amrik Singh paralyzed by 60%. Undaunted, he continued to run the school from a wheelchair for a long period of 17 years. मैं अकेला ही चला था जानिबे मंजिल मगर लोग साथ आते गए और कारवां बनता गया. Alone I walked towards my destination. People joined me and a family was formed. John F. Kennedy, the remarkable President of America, had said, "A country is known not only by the men it produces, but also by the men it honors, by the men it remembers." Yes, it is time that a country honors and commends such men who have selflessly strove to put the welfare of others before their own and burn the torch of life as brightly as possible before handing it over to the future generations, a legacy to leave behind, which we all owe to do. We salute such legends. Jai Hind.